Okay, so for this part of our assessment, we're going to play a little game. And instead of colored chips, I have Coca-Cola bottle tabs. And we're going to use this sentence. And it's going to say, Joey likes cake. Okay, so we have these 4 Coke bottle tabs. So our sentence is Joey likes cake. So for each word that I say, I'm going to push forward a chip or a Coke bottle tab. So let's practice. Joey likes cake. So I only push 3 out of my 4 up. So now that we understand what we're doing, we're going to go over some sentences. Okay, so our first sentence is, let's all bring them back to even. Our first sentence is, Tom ran home. So we only did 3 out of our 4 once again. So we'll bring them all back and make it even. Good job. So our second sentence is, I have 2 pets. How many did we use? We used 4. Bring them back. Did you eat lunch? We press 4 forward. Bring them back. What are you doing? 4 again. Terry loves to play soccer. Oh, I don't have a 5th one. So there were 5 in that one, but we only have 4 tabs. Let's try again. This is our last one. Yesterday, it rained. We only used 3 that time out of the 4. Good job. Now we're going to move on to rhyming. So there are 2 words that sound alike at the end, such as hat and sat. Those are rhyming words. If sit and bit rhyme, which they do chair and boy rhyme? No, not really. So now we're going to go over 2 words, and you're going to tell me whether or not they rhyme or they don't rhyme. So our first 2 words are bed and fed. Those rhyme. What about top and hop? Those rhyme as well. Run and soap. No, those don't really sound like they rhyme. Hand and sand. Those sound like they rhyme. Funny and bunny. Those sound like they rhyme. And girl and giant. Those don't sound like they rhyme. Good job. So I'm going to say a word, and you're going to have to tell me a word that rhymes with it. It can be a real word or it can be a nonsense word. Tell me a word that rhymes with sit. Good job. Hit, fit, mit, pit, dit, jit. Awesome. So let's first start off with pain. Great job. How about cake? Awesome. Hop. That's a great job. See? Good job. Dark. Good job. Last word, candy. Good work. All right, so now we are going to work on, we're actually going to say a word in a funny way. So we're going to work on putting parts of a word together, and it's going to form a whole word. So let's try outside or robot. Obviously that's outside and robot, right? So we're going to practice. So let's try pencil. What's that word? Pencil. Good job. Rainbow. Rainbow. Popcorn. Good job. Blackboard. Good job. Sidewalk. Good job. Paper. Paper. Good job. All right. So now we're going to say a word and then break it into parts or syllables. We're going to bring back our colored Coke bottle tabs. So rainbow. Rainbow. So let's try that with our tabs. Rainbow. Good job. I only pushed 2 out of my 4 up. So let's try this with the word sometime. Let's try this. Sometime. Good job. We only did 2 out of our 4. How about basket? 2 out of the 4 again. Bedroom. 2 out of 4 once again. Ooh, let's do this one. Fantastic. Now we did 3 out of our 4. All right. Maybe. Only 2 out of our 4. All right. Let's try our last word. Helicopter. We used all 4 that time. Good job. So now we're going to play a game with the words where one part of the word is left out. So for example, sunshine without shine is just sun. So what do you think about airline without air? That's right, line. So now I'm just going to tell you one part of the syllable and then you're going to leave it off. So say downtown without down. Good job. All right. Now we're going to do this. Downtown. Without down, it's just town. How about the word inside? Without side, it's just in. Great job. How about the word forget? Without the first part of the word for, you only are left with get. How about basket? So without bas, you're left with kit. How about the word after? After. Good job. You're only left with ter. And the last word is going to be skateboard. Without board, you just have skate. Good job. So now we're going to say a word, and you're going to tell me the first sound that's in that word. Let's try the sound, or let's try the word big. What's the first part of that word? What do you hear? B. That's right. What about land? What's the first word or the first letter that you hear? Land. Okay, and our third word is going to be farm. What's the first letter that you hear in that? F. Farm. In the word apple? That's right, a short A. Desk? That's correct, desk. And our last word, ship. That's right, ship. Okay, so for this part, I'm going to tell you a word, and then you are going to tell me the last sound that you hear in the word. So what is the last part, or what's the last sound in the word pot? That's right, pot. Okay, so our first word is pick. What's the last part of that you hear? K. Correct. What about ran? Ran. Good job. Fill. What's the last part of that word that you hear? Oh, good job. Bug. G. That's correct. A hard G. Same. That's right. And our last word, tooth. What's the last letter that you hear, or the last sound that you hear? Th. Tooth. Great job. Okay, so now we're going to separate all sounds out in a word, and then you're going to say the whole word. So we're going to do this. I'm going to practice a part, and then you tell me what word I'm saying. S, it, It. That's right. Sit. Let's try one more word. What about stop? Stop. Stop. Okay, now we're going to try again with 6 different words, and I'm going to sound it out, and you're going to put it together. M-E, me, bed, bed, at, hat, must, must, up, shop, plant, plant. Great job. Okay, so now we're going to play another game with all the sounds and the words below. We are going to look at the word dime. 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 So we're going to bring back our colored Coke bottle tabs. And every time that I say I'm going to push forward. And we're going to go over how many phonemes are in that. I'm. Now you can see it. So I pushed 3 ahead. So let's try with the word hat. At. Hat. 2 out of our 4. So let's try this word. Let's try in. In. Good job. How about at? At. 2 out of our 4 again. What about the word name? Aim. 3 out of the 4. Let's try ship. Ship. 3 out of our 4. Now let's try the word sock. Make sure they're all lined up. Sock. Let's try chin. Chin. So we had 3 out of our 4 again. Great work. Okay, so we're going to play another word game. And the beginning of the sound, I'm going to not say the beginning of the sound. So, let's try bed. But without the b, you're just left with ed, right? So, let's try the word can. Just say the word can, but without the C. You're only left with an. Good job. So, put our chips to the side. So, the first word is going to be sun. Without the S, you're just left with un. What about the word pig? Without the P, you're just left with ig. What about the word